Let's make it count right now against, of course, Fenerbahce's Joe Willock has gone through. Strikes it well, and wow, Joe Willock scores. No, it's actually Abraham finding Joe Willock. Willock goes for goal and scores. Chaos, but we've managed to pick up a goal. First versus second in the Premier League in today's episode as Liverpool take on Newcastle United at Anfield. I mean, it's too early to call this a potential title decider, but to be fair, in a way it is, because if Liverpool win this game, the gap is so huge after just 12 games this season that it's going to be difficult for us to even mount a title challenge. So we need a result here. It won't guarantee us, a chance to win the title, but it'll put us back in the mix at the very least, and we cannot let Liverpool increase that lead. So it's a massive game at Anfield today. And if that wasn't enough, we've got a big game in the Champions League as well, this time against Sevilla. We got the job done against Fenerbahce, and that puts us in a good spot to make it out of this group, but we still need the result against Sevilla. Our next two games in the Champions League are against Sevilla and PSG, so anything can still happen. This group is wide open. The pressure is definitely on in Season 3 as we're getting bigger and bigger games every episode. That's what happens when you're competing in so many competitions. It's going to be another banger. If you guys are enjoying this series, keep the support coming in by dropping a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get things underway. Press conference to kick off the episode. Have you noticed Max Aaron's development and his performances? He's been quite underrated. Yep, definitely. He's been growing pretty well as well. He's finally broken the 80 overall barrier. He's now up to 81. On the pitch, I think he's doing fairly well. Last episode, I think we saw him pick up an assist, and overall his performances in that right back role seem to be getting better and better. His stats are going up massively in a lot of the key areas, and I'm really enjoying using Max Aaron. I'm so glad we signed him. Look at his valuation now. He's worth 40 million, so this was definitely a very good pickup we made. Next up, have you realized how many assists Tammy Abraham has been getting lately? Yep, I have. He's on 5 assists already this season, 2 in 3 games in the Champions League and 3 in 10 games in the Premier League. Tammy Abraham seems to be evolving his playstyle this season. We're seeing him do a lot more than just score for us this season, getting others involved, others into play. Joe Willock has been having a field day because of Tammy Abraham's unselfish work and, his work ethic up top. So it's been a nice change to see, but I'll also love to see Tammy Abraham continue his unbelievable goal scoring form. But it's good to see Tammy Abraham offer more than just goals. Next up, do you have any Premier League title hopes for this season? As I said, it's too early to say anything, but one thing's for sure, we need a result against Liverpool at Anfield to have any sort of a chance, because look at this, if they win this game against us, they will be what? 12 points clear? I think so, or 10 points clear than us in the Premier League, which is unbelievable after 12 games. Chasing down a 10-point lead after just 12 games is, yep, it's going to be so difficult, so we cannot allow Liverpool to run away with that. It's time to give them their first defeat, hopefully, of this season. With that press conference done, it's once again Joe Willock in this series who picks up yet another Player of the Episode award. Honestly, I think he's one of the best signings we've made ever in career mode. For 10 million, it's just unreal. We brought him, I think, in the first season on loan, and since then he's been a staple of this setup. Absolutely love using him, and it's good to see him pick up the Player of the Episode award consistently. We're actually starting off the episode with the big game against Liverpool, so yeah, no wasting time. Let's get straight into it. It's Liverpool versus Newcastle. We're playing them at Anfield. They're unbeaten so far this season with a perfect record. They're literally averaging 3 goals a game. This is going to be difficult. I'm 100% sure this is the first time that we're facing Liverpool and they're starting both Salah and Mane. Usually they start Minamino and Origi maybe, or someone else, but they're going with their big boys for this one. Salah, Mane start, Thiago, Wijnaldum in midfield. They've got Van Dijk, Gomez at the back. That Liverpool team, man, is looking phenomenal. And yep, our team is looking great as well. This is probably the strongest Newcastle side we've had in this series, barring, Jamal Lewis's injury and Conte as well. The team is ready for this one. It's Newcastle, Liverpool. As I said before, if we want to be in this title race, we need a result here at Anfield. Alright, here we go, our big night at Anfield. Now, we've actually had a pretty good record against Liverpool throughout the course of this series. I mean, we knocked them out twice in the FA Cup semis, if I remember, and that were beautiful moments. But in the league, I think Liverpool have beaten us before, so you never know what to expect. And right now, they're in the forms of their life. They've scored 32 goals in 11 games. That is just absurdly OP, and well, we're gonna see what their attack does in this one. Let's hope we can hold out. And let's hope we can score and win the game. Now Abraham doing much more than scoring, drifting wide and making that run as he finds St. Maximin. Early chance for us. St. Maximin shoots and scores. 5 minutes, it's all it took for us. St. Maximin with an absolute banger there, and Tammy Abraham set him up brilliantly. That's what I'm talking about. This season, we're seeing so many different facets of Tammy Abraham's game. He's making runs wide, he's dropping deep, he's doing everything up top as a striker, links up so well, brings St. Maximin into the fold, and then when you've got St. Maximin running at you, there's nothing much you can do. He just slams that one, and to be fair, that keeping was a bit sus from Alisson because I don't know what he did there, but I'll take the advantage. 1-0 up against Liverpool. Could we be the team handing Liverpool's first L this season? That's what I'm hoping for. Good pass for St. Maximin. We're really taking the game now to Liverpool. St. Maximin. I see the run being made by Nuno Tavares. Maybe a cross in for Tammy Abraham could work. The cutback for Tammy. Goes for the Rabona. He went for the cheeky Rabona, but Virgil van Dijk came in with the block. Have a look at that from Tammy Abraham. I mean, that was a good attempt, but Virgil van Dijk, how did he even block that? Fair enough. Space is opening up now for Liverpool, and it's Roberto Firmino on the charge. I do not want that pass to go for Mo Salah, so I've blocked that. But now it's back to Fabinho. Sees Thiago. We don't want Thiago to start running the game because then it could be problems. As Fabian Schär with a cheeky little nutmeg on Roberto Firmino. That was nice. Wijnaldum, good pass inside for Thiago. Thiago again looking to attack. Still Thiago. Goes for goal. I think it was Wijnaldum shooting. I don't want to be conceding against Wijnaldum. We always go through that pain. Oh, Max Addins. That is unbelievable. I don't know how we managed to keep that in. So far, it's been a defensive masterclass against the best defensive side in the Premier League. Half-time against Liverpool, and I'm absolutely delighted with the way we've played this game. I'm happy we're 1-0 up, but most importantly, defensively, we've shut out a Liverpool team that are scoring goals for free. And that is awesome. Let's hope we can keep this up in the second half as well. Maximin looks for Tammy Abraham here. Oh, there's the roulette, and it works against Virgil van Dijk. Chance for Tammy to score. And there you go. Tammy Abraham scores, I think, his 10th Premier League goal of the season. Or maybe 9th. I'm not entirely sure about that. But Newcastle United leading 2-0 against Liverpool. That roulette completely did Virgil van Dijk. He didn't know what to do once Tammy was through because the pace, the strength is just absurdly good. And Tammy Abraham now with a goal and an assist against a very good Liverpool side. In fact, no, it's only his 8th goal in the Premier League. I think that's 10 goals in all competitions. But anyways, Tammy Abraham with a really good finish. We're 2-0 up against Liverpool. Oh my God, Mane's through. No, Nick Pope couldn't stop that. And well, Liverpool get back in it. I've got to say, guys, I don't want to really criticize Nick Pope because I feel like he's done an okay job. But he's just done like the box standard job, the minimum expectations. I guess he's past that. But I don't see him making outrageous saves for us like how Dubravka made earlier on in this series. Maybe next time we go for a signing, a goalkeeper is where we need to invest because, having a keeper who can make those outrageous saves for you occasionally can just prove to be vital, and that's what I'm thinking right now. We've now let Liverpool get back in this game with a Mane goal, but we're still in the driver's seat right now. 15 minutes to go. We're 2-1 up. Okay, set piece opportunity. St. Maximin to put this in. Tammy Abraham to attack it. It's superb from Tammy. Look at the way he climbed. For some reason, it wasn't Virgil van Dijk marking him. And Tammy Abraham just abused, I don't know who it was marking him because it was a tiny guy. And a 6'4" Tammy Abraham wasn't messing about there. Look at the towering header from Tammy Abraham. Superb stuff. The defender on him just didn't do anything. I think it was Jordan Henderson. Yeah, it was Jordan Henderson. He just couldn't do anything. Look at him there. What a header from Tammy. St. Maximin with the assist from the corner. And we're 3-1 up against Liverpool. This has been an unbelievable performance from Tammy. He's scored twice. He's assisted once. The complete striker in this team. Here goes Tolisso, and now Tammy Abraham could be through for his hat-trick. Would be a superb moment to see. Goes for goal. Of course, Tammy isn't missing that. The hat-trick king of this series bags yet another hat-trick. I've lost count of how many hat-tricks Tammy Abraham has scored in this series. This is a statement win at Anfield. This is a statement that we're here to go for the Premier League title. Can't be a bigger statement than this. Beating Liverpool 4-1 at Anfield. Absolutely massive. Tammy Abraham, another hat-trick. His 10th goal of the Premier League this season. He's coming for that golden boot, man. What a performance from him. Yo, Tammy Abraham is just going to abuse that defender. Odriozola has no stamina on him. And Tammy Abraham might be getting another one. No, he doesn't. Calvin Phillips, though, blocked off by Virgil van Dijk. trying to humiliate Liverpool as much as possible by the looks of things. But with that, the final whistle has been blown. Tammy Abraham is taking home the match ball. Incredible performance from him. I think we missed that from him at the start of the season, but now he's getting that goal scoring form back and he's firing goals left, right and centre for us. Let's hope we can keep that up. A big statement win for us in the Prem. And we're back in the hunt for the Premier League title. We're playing 18th place Fulham next, and this should be a routine victory, especially with the team we're putting forward. Let's keep our form in the Premier League going, and it's a simple 2-0 win for us. No injuries. Almiron getting on the score sheet along with Ferran Torres. Nice to see. Just 4 points now separate us and Liverpool. As I said, that win against Liverpool at Anfield has proven to be massive. 4 points is definitely doable. I think we're in a good spot now. We just got to keep the pressure coming at Liverpool. So, yeah, awesome to be in this situation. We're second in the group right now with 7 points. Sevilla with 4. And our next game is against Sevilla. We beat them. And, yep, we're through to the round of 16 of the Champions League. We'll be finishing second in the group. There's no way for us to finish first because PSG are too far ahead. So, winning against Sevilla gets the job done. Now, a draw against Sevilla will make things very complicated because then we'll be playing PSG on the final match day, and if we lose and things go Sevilla's way on a head-to-head record, they could go through. So I don't want to leave that to chance. I want to focus on this Sevilla game and get a result against them. The first time we played them was a 3-all draw. It was a nuts game. Now we're playing them away at Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, and they'll probably be favourites for this one. So let's see what to expect from this one, but the story is clear. We win, we're through. It's Newcastle versus Sevilla away at Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. A big away night for us. Let's make it count. The Sevilla team looks great. They've got Rakitic, Ocampos, El Neseri, a good backline with Diego Carlos. Duffy's playing for them. That's an interesting one, but I think our team is levels ahead. I'm also taking a bit of a chance in starting Dylan Miles for this game, giving Joe Willock a bit of a rest. Risky, but you know what? You got to give the youngsters a chance, and this is a game where maybe Dylan Miles can really step things up. He was superb in that last episode. He starts in cam. Apart from that, it's my strongest available team. Let's do this, boys. Let's book our spot in the round of 16. Oh, Ferran Torres might be through. He's back in Spain, and with a chance to score, he's going to square it for Tammy Abraham, who scores instead. Let's go. An early lead for us against Sevilla. I would like to say out of nowhere, but we started off the game against Liverpool super quickly, and we've done it again now. Ferran Torres with an incredibly unselfish pass. I mean, it was the right thing to do because Tammy Abraham was completely open, but to pick him out like that and to have the awareness was superb. Ferran Torres with an assist. Tammy Abraham just keeps scoring even in the Champions League, and now we're in the lead against Sevilla. Just what we need. As I said, a win here sends us through to the round of 16. We won't even have to play that second leg against PSG, and I'd probably like that. Oh, here's Dylan Miles with space to run into. Sevilla look so clueless, and Dylan Miles goes for goal with his left foot. He's got a 5-star weak foot, so I thought, you know what, let's just give it a run. And he actually, that was actually a fairly decent attempt. To be fair, no, it wasn't. Yeah, he needs to get better at his shooting, I suppose. Oh, here goes Saint Maximin. Go on. Still Saint Maximin. Right foot. Oh, come on. We could have ended off this game right there with Saint Maximin, but the Sevilla keeper made a good save. Sevilla, man, they've started off this game terribly at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. You kind of expect them to do a lot better at their home ground because they're very strong here, but in this game so far, it has been all Newcastle. I mean, in this episode itself, we're playing some great FIFA, but just as I say, the chance for Rakitic goes for the cutback. Shaw blocks it. It is a corner. Chance with the set piece. Ocampos. Tavares wins that. Tomori helps get it away. Now Dylan Miles could collect it and make a run forward. Here goes Dylan Miles. He's not the quickest of players, but he has got the good dribbling on him. Takes it wide. Maybe looking for an option to cross. A few step overs to open up a bit of space. That's superbly done. Goes for the cross, but that delivery, he still has a lot of room to improve, man, honestly. But I'm enjoying using him. That's the main point. Looking to open up that extra bit of space. Going for that finesse shot. His shooting, man, sometimes can be so off. The only goal he scored so far for us was a bit of a scruffy one as well, as it bounced everywhere and went in. But yeah, Dylan Miles, I think we got to put him on a shooting plan because, my God, his shooting is so off. Halftime against Sevilla. I'm surprised at how bad Sevilla were. They're playing for their spot in the Champions League, and they've been fairly toothless in this one. Let's keep it up in the second half, and we should be able to book our spot in the round of 16 by the end of this. Oh my God, El Neseri is through, and out of nowhere Sevilla get their equalizer. This is not a good look for us because, well, it's 1-1. I'm not sure what happens if this game ends in a draw, because then, if we don't get any points against PSG in the next game, we could be heading out because Sevilla have a better head-to-head record than us. So it's a tricky one. We've got to win this game and let's step things up. Inside for Tammy Abraham. I see Saint Maximin making that run. If he can get it into his stride, that might work. Saint Maximin, left foot. This has worked so often for us in this series. Once Saint Maximin's through with a 5-star weak foot, he's virtually unstoppable. 2-1 up against Sevilla. As things stand, we're going to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Tammy Abraham once again turning provider. And as I said, we are 2-1 up. Saint Maximin, man, when he's running at the goalkeeper and all, there's literally nothing you can do. The technique he's got, the pace, the dribbling, the shooting as well now. It's unstoppable. We're 2-1 up. Releasing it for Saint Maximin. Now Nuno Tavares. We're moving the ball around really smartly. It's now Tolisso. Abraham scooping this one for Ferran Torres in a good spot. Going for goal. Difficult angle. Rebound. How has Saint Maximin not scored that? A ridiculous block from the Sevilla defender on an open goal as well. Well, that could be a moment that defines what happens next in this game, because now Sevilla are still in it. And there you have it, guys. Full time. A big night against Sevilla at Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, and we passed the test. We've beaten them away from home. The form's been incredible in this episode, and we keep going. And with that, I think we've secured our spot in the Champions League's round of 16. A big win for us. And this confirms it, guys. We're basically through to the Champions League round of 16. We're on 10 points. We could make it 13 as well if we can get a result against PSG. But Sevilla can't catch us. They're going to finish third. And probably good for them, you know. They're the kings of the Europa League, so they'll be going into the Europa League. I don't think I'm going to be playing the final game against PSG. We'll just sim it because we're basically through and there's nothing much to play for. But I'm so glad we've made it out of this group alive. Regardless of all the stamina issues, we're still going to have to play Spurs. And how are they doing in the Prem? They're 11th with a negative goal difference. I mean, this is our chance to, you know, get a simple win against them. We're playing them away though. Let's see what's up. Let's keep the pace with Liverpool. Going into this game against Spurs with, you know, such a mixed bag of a team. You know, no Saint Maximin, no Calvin Phillips, Nuno Tavares on basically half stamina. It's not ideal, but we've got no choice. We're just going to have to run with it. We're up against a good Spurs team with the likes of Kane, but they're not in the best of moments this season, so let's take advantage of that. We can't catch a break in this episode at all, man. First we started with Liverpool away, then Sevilla away, and now Spurs away as well. We've been in great form in this episode, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting a result here. Tammy Abraham. Willock's been rested, so he can definitely run. Joe Willock is through. My phone's going off as well. But Joe Willock, well, nothing can stop him. He scores yet another goal. The link-up play, actually, between, of course, Fraser, Willock and Abraham was spot on right there. And Abraham setting up Willock for yet another goal. And we're 1-0 up against Spurs. I think it's been a theme of this episode. We've got an early goal in pretty much every game we've played in this episode so far, which is superb. And let's keep that trend going and hopefully getting a result here. Oh, Harry Kane is through on goal. Fabian Schär, my God, what a block. And Nick Pope with the save. To be fair, that shot was straight at Nick Pope, but I'm just amazed at that block Fabian Schär put in to deny Harry Kane. That was huge from him. We're still 1-0 up, thankfully, courtesy of Fabian Schär being unbelievable at the back. Clever pass for Abraham. Releases it for Willock, and now Ryan Fraser with so much space to work with. Still Fraser taking it wide. Looking for that cross for Abraham with the header. He wins it, but couldn't direct it towards goal. Maybe I should have gone goalwards with Fraser. That didn't work, although Willock now on the ball. Looks for Abraham. Left foot. Shoots. Big save from Hugo Lloris. We're getting better in this game, but we need to make it 2-0 because you just know players like Harry Kane, Son, they're going to get their chances. And if we don't double up our advantage, it's going to haunt us. Corner. We're terrible with set pieces, so not expecting much. And well, as expected, when are we actually going to score from a corner, man? To be fair, in this episode, I think we did score from a corner, right? I think Tammy Abraham did score one. Yeah, so I guess we're not that bad with set pieces, but I think that was a one-off. Although now we might have a chance. Joe Willock here, trying the scoop turn. Works. Space to shoot. He took way too much time there. We don't have a chance. Oh, Abraham gets that. It's a gift. Abraham with the roulette. Still keeps hold of the ball somehow. Fake shot now. It's a weird run of play. Still Abraham here. Can he get past this man? Struggling to do so. And yeah, that was asking way too much for him. Harry Kane, that's a good pass out wide for Lamela. But look at that. Ryan Fraser tracking back and helping out Fabian Schär again. Right place. Clears that away. Heung-min Son breaking through and Kane is in the box. Thankfully, Son didn't go for the cross and Fofana put the challenge in. That was a big mistake on Son's part, but Well, I'm taking it. I'll take it. Uh-oh, Heung-min Son breaking through. We're trying to keep tabs on him with Kraft. And, well, he's done a good job right there. I've got to give credit to Kraft. I mean, he's been like a utility player for us in this series. And he's done a bloody good job at that. And, well, good tackle against Son. Looks for Willock. I see the run being made for Tammy Abraham. Can he get there first? He just about can. Goes for goal. But that pass was kind of a different animation from Joe Willock. I don't know what kind of technique was that, but it looked really good and probably deserved more than, of course, a Lloris save. But oh well. Will that missed volley hurt us? Because Kane is on the ball. Fabian Schär has been duped there. Lo Celso shoots. Keeper didn't even move. Oh, that's painful, man. Are we going to drop points after practically dominating Spurs for the entirety? Frustrating. He runs straight to Mourinho. It's a typical Mourinho performance, I guess. We've got 5 minutes to try and find the winner. It was all that missed chance from Abraham, man. Normally he scores those, but this time he couldn't. We've still got time, and hopefully we can make it count. There you have it, guys. Full time. We're dropping points against Spurs. It's unfortunate, but fair enough. They had the chances in the first half. They didn't take it. Second half, they had like one chance. Lo Celso, he took it. We couldn't take our chances. I feel like it's massive 2 points drop though. Frustrating, man. We didn't have our first team players like Saint Maximin, Phillips and all, and that really cost us. Back we go to the Prem with another game against Sheffield United. We need to get back to winning ways, boys. We're going to sim this game because they're not particularly having a good season, and it's a big win for us. Callum Wilson scores, Saint Maximin with a brace. I'll take it. It's another injury that we're going to have to deal with. What's up with these injuries, man? This time it's Callum Wilson. Thankfully, it's only a pulled hip flexor. Hopefully this won't set him back on the progress he's made, because believe it or not, Callum Wilson is actually growing in his overall. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. Take a look at this. Where's Callum Wilson? There he is. He's up to a 79. At the age of 30, he is still growing. What a recovery he's made from his ACL injury. And now it's a minor setback, I suppose, with this one, but he'll be back in a couple of weeks. Another Premier League game that we're getting through. This time it's against Southampton. Again, I'm expecting a win here. Hopefully a few goals from Tammy Abraham. Ferran Torres scored. Abraham scored. Ferran Torres with the brace. You'll love to see it. Those were a couple of really important wins we got in the Premier League, but of course that draw against Spurs hurts, because now we're 6 points behind Liverpool, who are showing no signs of slowing down even after we beat them. We're just going to have to be patient and wait for them to drop points, because I feel like they're going to hit a blip at some point. No way are they being perfect throughout the Prem season. As you guys know, our Champions League spot in the round of 16 is guaranteed, and that's why I'm not really bothering myself with this game against PSG. I know they're the better team. They're the favourites to win this. We're playing at St. James's Park. We're just going to sim this with our second team. The result doesn't matter. Let's just give the boys a chance to play. There you go. Using a lot of youngsters for this one. Mbappe, Dylan Miles, all getting an opportunity to play against PSG. I'm not expecting a win. We get a draw. That's big. Maybe even they rested a few players, so I'll take that. And there you go. The group stages have come to a conclusion. We've finished second in the group with 11 points, and we're through to the round of 16. The draw hasn't been made yet, and after a few episodes or so, you guys are going to find out who's going to be our opponent in the round of 16 of the Champions League. I can't wait. We've got a lot to look forward to, though, until then, because we've got a tough month of December ahead of us. Games against United, Chelsea, Wolves and all. So we're going to get through all that in the next episode. And then, of course, the January transfer window opens, and it's going to be time to make signings again. So a lot to look forward to now in this series. Player of the episode, honestly, I'm thinking Fabian Schär. Don't get me wrong, Abraham was superb in this one with a hat-trick in the first game that we played, but Fabian Schär, man, what an episode he had against Spurs. I just feel like his entire defensive performance in this one's been outrageously good. Abraham scored a hat-trick, so it's a tough one. Let me know who you guys think deserves to win Player of the episode. Liverpool have dropped points again. Yo, I missed this at the start. I think I missed this at the start, guys, but Liverpool have dropped points, which means we can close the gap down to 3 points in the next episode. So suddenly, a lot of hope for the next one. But if you're enjoying this series, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.